Okay, we're Malta doing book review 72. This book is titled Antique Furniture in Malta, edited by John MANDUCA, and it is published by a body in Malta which looks after heritage, and I'll try and read it to you. It says, Fondazzjoni Patrimonju Malti. So it's a Maltese charity, I think, and they put this book together. They do other things. For example, they do these quarterly or monthly publications, which are really nice actually to look at. They're full of fantastic photographs and paintings and chat about what's happening on the island and what people are getting up to, and what stuff's been saved and what stuff should be saved and what stuff hasn't been saved. And it's quite light reading. It's not desperately academic, so it's readable to most people. And they're good quality publications, and they have a very high residual second-hand value. Just by in passing, you will find old ones are expensive, so they're good things. So we go back to the book. So it's published by the Foundation, and I can see at the back they have other books, so I'll read them out. So we have other books by Patrimonju Publishing. So there's Antique Maltese Clocks, there's Sadan Chair in Malta, Girolamo Gianni, the Silver of Malta, Silver and Banqueting in Malta, Maltese Prehistoric Art, a French version of that as well, the Theatre in Malta, Costume in Malta, Art in Malta, Discoveries and Recoveries, the Daisa and other traditional Maltese boats, Portable altars in Malta, Histories of Malta, Deceptions and Perceptions, Photographs of Malta 1840 to 1990, Malta Island of Christian Heroes, Antique Sicilian Maiolica in Malta, Palace of the Grandmasters in Valletta, Histories of Malta, Figments and Fragments. So they've got some good stuff apart from these magazines, and they're obviously trying to educate people. So I need educating about Maltese furniture, and this book titled Antique Furniture in Malta. Okay, we'll have a look. Nice book, obviously, well made, as you'd expect. And it's sponsored by Joseph Samut, who I know, who's an auctioneer in Mosta, was for many years with his father an auctioneer in Baluta Bay or Belgravia Auction Galleries. And the consultant is Joseph Garlianaudi, who has other hands in that book as well. So they're all chipping in. Printed in San Juan, which is St. John. These chairs are really expensive, I'll warn you. If you're new to Malta, you'll be surprised. It's a fauteuil to an Englishman, a French armchair, but they're not. This is a Maltese armchair. And some in Malta have a notch in the side to hold a staff. If you're a priest and you have a staff or a stick or a crucifix and you want to sit down in a fantastic palace, some of the chairs have the notch to hold the staff. And while we're talking about funny things on chairs, in England you will get these chairs like this, not the same, where the support isn't at the front, the support is hooped to the back, so a soldier can sit on the chair with his sword in the scabbard. A soldier can't sit on that with a sword in the scabbard unless the arm has a different side. So there are chairs, and there are these funnies, which of course are very rare and very, very obscure. So these pieces of furniture are worth 6 figures and are ancient. This is 17th century, so it's 16 something. Some of them are colossal. And this book is designed to help you find them and prove they're Maltese So you can weed out the imposters, the things that look Maltese, which are not Maltese. So you'll find Spanish furniture looks similar, you'll find German furniture looks similar, and some of the English furniture looks similar, some of the French furniture looks similar. So this is designed to help you find what actually is Maltese. Though some Maltese furniture is Maltese-made versions of foreign furniture. Not all Maltese furniture is homegrown designs. Those feet look Russian or French, but I mean, they're on a Maltese item. So the range is fantastic, and these are lovely items they've gathered up. And it tells about colours, wood, and there's a lot of information and many plates showing different things. This use of green paint is a big thing in Malta, and lovely. It's lovely to see. It's a dusty grey green. There is the religious stuff in Malta, of course, which underpins the whole antiques trade, whether it's pictures or furniture or silver. You can't get away from the religious aspects of it. So you can pick up, if you look at these books, you can pick up what's Maltese and what isn't Maltese. They put in some other things which are not Maltese. That is Dutch, that is Venetian, that is French. They put in some other notable things: Genoese, Tuscan, German, French, Italian. So it's not. This book doesn't only have Maltese furniture, Swedish bed, Portuguese, Italian. Bearing in mind Italy is a recent country, didn't exist before 1860. That's Lombard. So you're getting a dose of other things too. Quite a lot of English furniture as well. The Maltese clocks, of course. So it's more information. This is the stuff that people are fighting for in England and in Malta and in continental Europe. And these are shown in beautiful condition, beautifully restored. Bearing in mind this muted colour wouldn't have been the original colour. The original colours would have been much brighter than anyone would want to believe. We're talking yellows and gold, so yellows and greens and blues and blacks. So the colour is how they look now, but they wouldn't have looked like that when they were new. That's a Venetian chest made in Malta. So they're using the technique to make it look Venetian. I thought at first glance it was a chinoiserie, a Chinese version, because in England we have very similar ones with Chinese decoration, Chinese lacquer. This is wood with gesso, with sgraffito, meaning scratched grooves, with bola, which is glue paint, with gold leaf, and then the coloured paint. So this is a fantastic material. You get that on cupboards, you get it on the clocks, and you get it on picture frames. These are the ones. So it's fantastic to see this, and when you see it, it makes you want to have one. Wonderful stuff. Love it. It says it's Maltese. It has a Gozo alabaster top, which is interesting. It's made of walnut and gilded. From the Grand Master's Palace, they were a pair. They are worth 400,000 euros, I would guess. They're in the Vidala Palace. That's what they would fetch in London, but they can't go to London because you can't get an export permission to take them away. But I have seen console tables like this from good English houses sell for over 100,000. Because the provenance is what people want. They want to know where it's from. This is an example of a foreign piece of furniture, Italian, which looks sort of Maltese. And they're not much money, the Italian ones or the German ones, for considering the age. Be surprised how good value they are, because there's a lot of supply of this sort of stuff on the mainland. There's a surplus, in fact, and all people don't want it. And the sale room struggle to sell it, believe it or not. They struggle to achieve reserves. This sort of heraldry is always desirable, of course. So you have the coat of arms of Grandmaster Emmanuel Pinto de Fonseca, 1741-1773. So you can date it with the escutcheon, which is very, very helpful. Well, there's a lot to look at, and it's difficult to just do it like this fast, but this book you can get in Malta, and very important if you're going to spend a lot of money on a piece of furniture. It seems only right you spend a bit of money on these books. Thank you.